Hey, reviews.
Back up in here, yo.
Brightburn review. How does it end?
There's a bunch of other supervillains around the world, and he destroys a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
I mean, that's
all right. So basically, young Brandon Breyer,
yes,
BB, which is a symbol that it's in the film. A lot of people think it's for Brightburn, which is Brightburn, Kansas.
Yes.
Technically the same state as our fabled superhero Superman. No relation currently.
Yeah.
However, this ends basically he kills everyone that is close to him. Parents both die because they know what he is. And he's like, well, you both turned on me, so I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
So he kills them, kills the sheriff, and then in the midst of it all, since he dropped his mom from like a couple 100 feet up in the air, well, we're going to say thousands because it was a plane.
Yeah, so
He knows
he's
it's a
like
plane.
10,000 feet in the air, dropped the mom off.
Drops the mom. Because the mom did try to kill him at the end.
She figured, oh, this is the only thing that might hurt him, so let me try and use this really slowly, and then he caught her.
Yeah. So he then decides, you know what? I need to cover this up because I can't let people know who I am before I'm ready for people to know who I am. And he basically makes a plane crash into his house.
Yes. Kills everyone aboard the plane. So he's the only survivor because he happened to not be in the house or whatever it was.
Yeah. And then the end credits roll, and as the end credits are rolling, he's showing up. Like, it's like, who's this figure?
Yeah.
And he's
just causing destruction across Kansas. Like destroying buildings, starting fires, all kinds of like chaos.
And then so Michael Rourke pops up in this film, and
it's like a YouTube channel. Yeah, it's a YouTube channel basically saying all like the weird things that's going on with him, and then also other characters showing.
Which is interesting. I don't know if you noticed it, but on the right hand side, you know how it has like suggested videos. Yeah. There were all other videos linking to those characters.
Yeah.
And like other like conspiracy theories, which is pretty cool. And like as Ian pointed out, at the very end, he basically, so the ending of the film alludes to them potentially taking on or opening up a supervillain universe, which is kind of the equivalent to what maybe the Justice League would be, but on a villain scale.
Yeah, so they have kind of same looks with other characters. Like there's a woman that has, a lasso, but she strangles people with it. And a guy that's underwater, it's kind of like Aquaman, but
half man, half fish.
Yes, things like that. The guy kind of looks similar to Flash,
but has a question mark on his chest. I was like, okay, so he's like Riddler, Flash. What is he? Yeah. So that could be pretty cool. If they do go in that direction,
to try to expand it into like this.
I'm down for a supervillain universe where they kind of reign supreme. The other question is though, will there be some that are kind of against him? Will
heroes show up basically?
Will heroes show up? But my question there is, if you have a world of supervillains, at what point in time do supervillains battle for dominance?
True.
So I kind of would like to see that happen, to where it's like, there's not really anyone that has powers that can stop them. Yeah. There's villains that have powers that can challenge them, but not technically stop them. Like they're just battling for dominance.
Which would be cool.
Be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I was sure. Oh, that dude came in and stopped him. Oh, but he just killed everyone else too. Oh, he's the main new villain? Damn.
He's like, bow down to me now.
Yeah, so that would be kind of cool. I do think it was interesting that they point out that they know that this kid, he never got sick, never bled, never got injured, nothing his entire life. And they never say anything like that to him. Yeah. But earlier in the film, the dad says, don't go playing in the barn. You know there's loose boards and nails in there. You could get hurt.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like he's just saying that to say it.
Well, he's trying to make sure they keep him normal. So they know nothing that would have happened, but they want to basically keep him normal and just say, okay, treat him like every other kid.
And then his spaceship clearly has some type of AI similar to like maybe Superman's on there because it was talking to him.
Yeah.
And of course we all don't know who started I don't know who started the stigma of when a person reaches a certain age, things know when to trigger. So it seemed like he was always kind of impervious throughout his entire life, anyways.
And it's like the spaceship kicked it off when he hit like a certain age or something like
that. Which kicked in like his additional abilities, right?
Yeah.
Like so the strength and then the eye beams. And the speed and the flight. Yeah. The flight came in towards the end, right? Yeah. When he like actually opens up.
Well, I think they don't really show it, but I think he was flying throughout when he was like traveling, but you just don't see it because they just kind of don't show him traveling. They just show he was here and then he's here.
Oh, I think he's just running.
He might be.
Because I mean, the dude's fast enough to go in and out of the window and turn Home Chick's laptop on.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Superman at first, right? Like where he's just running really fast everywhere.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's like, oh, I can fly. So that's what I think. But you know, he could be right. So like I said, to me,
because actually the part of the spaceship, remember he hovers over the spaceship.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We start getting his power.
That was towards the end.
Well, that's when he first gets his power. Remember when he first?
No, when he first gets it, he's trying to open it.
No, the second time where he actually does open it, he hasn't actually hurt anybody yet.
Correct.
Yeah, so then that's what I'm saying. He's already.
No. He already breaks Home Chick's hand.
Yeah, that's the first like sign.
Yeah, but
that's
before. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I think
when he goes from the camping trip to her house, I'm sure he ran.
He could.
That's what I'm saying. Because that's before he opens the door to the ship and he gets hurt. Remember?
Yeah, and then after that he's
like for sure flying.
Yeah, after that he's for sure flying.
But before that, that's what I'm saying. I think he's just running because she's like, "You think my son went 30 miles?" And I'm like, "If he's that fast, 30 miles is nothing."
Yeah.
So you know, the character that plays the mom, or the character of the mom, Elizabeth Banks, is like 100% denial mom.
Yeah.
Throughout all
it's
of
not
this.
my son. It can't be my son. I'm like, it's an alien. I mean, at no point does that trigger into your head that you took a baby out of a crashed spaceship. That's not going to be weird at no point in time ever.
The dad is super suspect of the kid.
Yeah, so he at least realizes, hey, he came out of a spaceship. He's never going to be normal.
Not only that, too, but the fact that he thought he's never been hurt in life, I'm going to shoot him in the back of the head with this pistol, and that should be.
No, he had a hunting rifle.
Oh, my bad.
Shot him with a hunting rifle.
Yeah.
And he got hit, and we didn't hit him, and then the kid was just like...
Someone was like, did you shoot me? He actually had a look of disappointment.
Yeah, because at first, like, he was still like...
Because he was getting into it. He's like, Dad, there's deer tracks.
Deer tracks. Like, he still treated them as, like,
he's like, it looks like there's 2 sets of deer tracks. And then, like, as he's leaning over, the dad's like, take the safety off. Bow! And the son's like, you shot me.
Yeah.
You shot me. Yeah. So and then
he's about to get these laser eyes in the face.
I don't know why he was like, I'm sorry. No, don't do it. Like you just tried to kill him. Like why should he show you mercy?
Yeah.
You know? And very gruesome, like we said earlier, right? Gruesome.
Yeah,
that's one gruesome scene.
That one, the waitress when she's pulling the glass out of her eye.
Oh, that's pretty gruesome.
Slowly, and then it's like, hey.
Yeah.
But the cop though.
Oh, and then you find out what he did with. What the hell did he do with her afterwards? He was just like had her
open
dissection.
Yeah, because I guess he's just learning anatomy.
Weird.
Part of his like natural thing is like that's why he was so smart. He was just learning anatomy, so he to better attack them. I guess you would say, and better destroy humans, but fully know their anatomy.
That was crazy.
So that's what remember. He had the anatomy, the little books there. So now you just want to see it in real life. Mm-hmm. Of what the inner workings are.
Yeah, and then the uncle that he kills by dropping him from the truck.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Because he just destroys his whole jaw.
I wasn't expecting it to go back and see his mouth fall off like that. That was wild.
Because you see it hit, you're like, okay, cool. And he goes and looks at him, and he's like, alright, this jaw comes off.
Yeah, like all this drops down, and he tries to put it back up. I don't know, out of just like,
instinct, instinct of just putting like
it belongs here on my face, but I'm gonna die.
Like he's bleeding out, he's bleeding out
profusely, right? Because it's literally not connected. None of this is connected. And then how he like touches the blood, and he's like, oh, I can use this to make my symbol.
I really thought he was gonna lick his finger.
I thought for sure he was. I 100% thought he was.
He took his hand with blood, and I was like, is he gonna lick his finger? In
I
this
thought
blood?
for sure he was.
And then he makes his symbol.
Because I still don't understand why he killed all his chickens.
I think it's just the urge to kill. It's just, it doesn't matter if it's human or non-human. It's just this urge to kill.
So that begs to lead. Like, do you think that technically something in that ship was causing him to have those urges?
I think that's what it is. The ship
seemed to kind of transition back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, I think the ship originally just started just giving him this urge to take over the world. Like that was like his purpose. And the ship was just kind of calling to him like, hey, you gotta kill all of them. You gotta take it all over. You gotta take over the world.
It kind of reminded me, if anyone's ever seen Dragon Ball,
I was thinking that too. I was thinking the same thing too.
It legit reminded me of like Goku's beginnings, where like they sent the Saiyans to take over the world, but basically he hit his head, and so he like forgot his purpose.
And I thought the same thing when I was seeing this. I was like, so this is basically Goku's story?
Like, did you mix the two together?
Yeah.
Like, did you take Superman and Goku and make them one? I mean, I'm not hating if you did. Those are literally like two of my favorite characters ever. So if you did, and if no one else put that together, you heard it here first. Yeah, reviews. Any other spoiler stuff you want to talk about on this one?
We got through, the cop getting this.
The black cop.
The black cop is the first one to see. He suspected him first, and he gets there, and
he's like, kind of looks like a BB to me, like, Brandon Byers.
Which is weird, like, he got it up by name. Like, he didn't really he brought the kid up by straight name. Like, he never saw the symbol of the kid drawing it. He just basically was like, yeah, it's probably that kid.
Well, because if you remember, the daughter of the lady who got killed said, like, they said that, like, she's frantic, and they already know that she has a history with him, right? And they already know that the kid's name, right? So he's probably like, it's probably this little kid that broke her. I mean, let's be honest. The way he breaks her hand is crazy.
Because, like, he squeezes it, and then he's
like, he crushes her fingers, and then snaps her wrist.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Because I like you.
And she's typing super fast afterwards? With just one-handed? That was kind of strange, too. I'm like, what? She kind of... And it's crazy because he's like, I'm special.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa. Like, that talk with Dad went really fast.
Yeah. He's like, you have urges.
He was like,
you can act on those urges. Like now? I was like, well, not now.
He probably thought he was talking about something else.
Yeah. He went to that girl's house like, what's up?
Yeah, that was pretty wild. He was definitely going to kill his aunt. Yes. But then the uncle got his rage on that one. So, by the way, small Easter egg. This is also the same character that played the young Scott Lang in Endgame.
Yes.
So, definitely say he's making a mark for himself for sure. 100% for sure. Yeah. I don't have anything else as far as spoilers on this one. Any Easter egg-ish or spoilers?
I think that's pretty much we covered most of it. I mean,
I'm very hyped to see if they do an extended universe where everyone has supervillains.
Yes, I would like to see each one's different origin, and then like you.
Yeah, I would love that. That's how you do it.
I like to see each one of those origins. It's like all the different lady and then the Aqua guy, all together. Then you just have them all come together. Marvel-ish. That'd be kind of awesome.
That'd be really cool. So if you're listening, Sony, stay on the good foot. You've seen the blueprint. All you gotta do is follow it. Yeah. So like, comment, subscribe down below.
Share it to everybody.
Everybody share the video. Okay, that was a bad throwback to Anyways, share the video out. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know down below if there's anything you want us to review in particular. Anything you want to know how it ended, and we will check it out for you.
Yes.
Until next time, peace.